Well, this certainly was something we did not expect last week when Paige left the ringside area in that tag team match alongside Roxanne Perez. But Roxanne Perez didn't tag her in, and Paige requested this time to talk about what happened last week.
Paige, since coming back, has had an incredible impact. She has shown herself to be still one of the greatest women's wrestlers out there. Was in the Rumble match, eliminated a couple of her combatants right there, and last week, as you said, she left the ringside area after Roxanne Perez denied her to get into the ring right here. And so we'll see what the woman from Norwich, England has to say about all of that.
Yeah, she returned 2 weeks ago, was pretty impressive in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now let's hear what Paige has to say.
I guess you've all seen what happened last week here on Raw. And you all probably want an explanation, am I right? Well, let me tell you something. 2 weeks ago, I returned to the WWE ring for the first time since 2017. I was excited. And judging by the reaction, you guys were too. When I entered the 10-woman Rumble match and stood in the middle of the ring here again, it felt magical to me. I was back home. I wasn't able to go all the way and become Women's World Champion, but that's nothing I worry about right now. Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley haven't even reached their full potential yet and are already two of the most impressive female superstars of all time. So, kudos to them. And then last week, Roxanne Perez picked me to fight by her side against Kairi Sane and Io Sky. There's not a problem with that. But she had the audacity to have me standing on the apron all match and didn't even think of tagging me in. And this is a disgrace. Do you know who I am, Roxanne? I started this entire women's revolution in WWE. I was one of a very small group of so-called divas who were able to show their skill in the ring and put on matches that people talked about. I have prepared the way for every female in that locker room, and this does include you, Roxanne. I am the measure stick when it comes to women's wrestling. But now that I think about it, maybe I was in the wrong last week by leaving you alone in that match, Roxanne. Maybe I should have done things differently. So you know what, Roxanne? If you would please come out here to the ring so I can apologize to you.
Okay. So Paige, I guess Paige just wants to be appreciated a bit more by the current female roster here on Raw. And then now we see Roxanne Perez. Paige requested her to come out here. And it seems like Paige wants to apologize for leaving her alone against Io Sky and Kairi Sane last week.
Hey, Roxanne. So I'm sure you've heard what I just said, and I meant exactly every word I said the way I said it. So, Roxanne, I hereby apologize.
Hey! What is this?
That's an apology!
Rampage DDT!
That I haven't done this sooner.
Oh, come on!
Paige is making her statement right here. That's the apology she wanted to give Roxanne Perez, a Rampage DDT. Well, she's right, the new generation should appreciate her more.
And Roxanne Perez is down and out in the middle of the ring.